All right.
Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza +1. That's right, I'm joined with young Joshy yet again. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, doing well. Glad to be here as always.
Excellent. We're continuing our look at Star Wars content. Joshy likes Star Wars, so
Yeah, it's all right.
we're gonna keep doing. Well, good Star Wars is good. So we're going to continue with our Star Wars content, and I'm pretty excited. How you been, buddy? You doing all right?
Doing good. Always looking forward to my Wednesday nights.
Yeah, that's
It's
that's
tradition
sweet.
now, so
That's very
yeah.
cute. I love it.
Maybe I'll actually be nice to you tonight since I'm in a good mood.
I appreciate that. How was the game? You went to Geelong for the game. Did you end up winning, or what's the deal? What happened?
Yes, Geelong did win, so that was nice.
Uh,
So suck it, Jimmy. Um,
that's a horrible thing to say.
all right,
Horrible.
fine. Get stuffed, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
that was good. That was well done. That's fine. All right, so last episode we did together, we did Super Mario's Captive Chancellor, and we weren't the biggest fans. We found some fault with, although the overall concept we actually thought was quite fun, the mechanics just didn't quite gel and make it work, which made it a little bit frustrating. Now, Super Mario was very nice to contact me and thank me for playing his scenario, and he then went and made a TTS mod. He was inspired to go make a TTS mod because all of it was just in card form. And so, because of that, we're now going to do another one of his scenarios, because originally it was just in card form, and it was like old cards that needed to be touched up a bit, and I couldn't be bothered making it myself. But he's gone and made it, and so here it is. So I thought, hey, we'll give it a go, and I'm actually quite excited about this one. So this is Endor Ground Assault is what it's called, and it's not the greatest title because we're actually dealing with Palpatine firing the Death Star laser, which is our lose condition. Is if the Death Star fires 5 times, we die. So probably this possibly needs a better title. But other than that, it deals with the Battle of Endor. It even has its own Ewok trap deck, which I'm very excited to get into play. I think that's going to be cool. As is tradition, I haven't gone through too much about what it is, but I have read the scenario, how to set it up, so I do know what's coming at least.
Incidentally, I have no idea what's coming at all. I don't even really know my deck, so that's even exciting. So.
Well, let's talk about the decks. So we're actually playing 2 of my custom Star Wars heroes, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm playing Luke, good old Luke Skywalker, and Josh is playing Han Solo, my Han Solo. And the reason I want to introduce it is because it's one of the cards in here is being directly inspired by a comment that Joshy made. Which is the Millennium Falcon. So my original concept for my Star Wars characters was to use a similar concept I used for my Star Trek Lord of the Rings cards, which have the ship, because in Star Trek the ship is a character all of its own, right? The Enterprise is essentially a member of the crew itself, and so there's a concept in the Lord of the Rings game where you can have ships, sailing ships. And you can have like fights between people on the ships and the ships themselves. And so I tried to translate that into this game, and because the Millennium Falcon is again essentially a character, right? And so I wanted to have that sort of thing where you can have like characters, like the people would fight against each other and the ships would fight amongst each other, and it just didn't work. It was just a failure. And this is one of the fascinating conversations I had with ES fairly recently about how sometimes the ideas just don't really work. And you just got to accept that. You just got to accept that they don't work and don't hold on to it and don't be precious about it and just say, well, you know what, screw it, it doesn't work. And that finally came to a head in one of our previous games where Joshua was looking at one of my custom characters and said, what the hell's this ship? and I got quite defensive about it. I got quite annoyed. And not annoyed at Joshy, just sort of annoyed at the fact that it's just painfully obvious this concept doesn't work. It's
annoyed, angry. I mean, in the words of D20, I'm an angry little man apparently. So,
but that's the thing. I wasn't annoyed at you. I was just annoyed at the fact that I just kept holding on to this concept, despite the fact that it was just painfully obvious that it was dumb. So I've changed it. So I've bit the bullet and replaced it with a support version of it, which is more in line. Because you can't have a Han Solo deck without the Millennium Falcon, in my opinion, right? So I've changed it to be more in line of like how the concept of how this game treats vehicles, which I still hate, but at least it actually works as a functional card. So Joshy, I just want to thank you for giving me by being mean to me, you gave me the impetus to actually make a change. So
you know what I heard through all that? All I heard was that I'm right as usual.
I thought you were going to say you were Batman, but there you
go. Well, I'm not Batman tonight. So.
Vegas jumped in. How are you, buddy? Hackers.
Yep, and he's quoting Jimmy,
hackers?
the man of the hour.
Oh, hackers.
He's saying hackers.
What does hackers mean?
I think like heck, but he's like added ERS to it, like hackers.
Okay, all right.
A bit like saying beep. All right.
Okay, cool. And he also quotes Jimmy. I don't know my deck at all. Okay. Oh, that's what you said before. That's what you said before. Is that a Jimmy quote?
I'm channeling Jimmy apparently. So this is going to go very, very badly.
Suck it, Jimmy.
Suck it, Jimmy.
There is a possibility that Jimmy might be showing up tonight. So if he does, I'll be very excited. It'll be like a celebrity cameo. I love it. Heck, rather than other four little words.
He won't turn up. He claims he will, but he won't.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to do anything in response if he does turn up.
If he turns up, he turns up. That's fine. Also, do just point out, dear viewers, that I am ill. I'm still ill. Still recovering. I'm still recovering, man. I've still got like a stuffy nose. So I'm pseudo-fed it up. We'll see how it goes. I might crash halfway through. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Let's do it.
Sure.
Let's get into it.
Okay. I got no idea what's going on. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So, Emperor Palpatine is our villain. He's a 2/2. Empire Sith. Forced Interrupt. When Emperor Palpatine attacks you, that attack deals indirect damage. If your identity takes less than 2 damage from that attack, place 1 threat on the main scheme.
I already don't like it.
So we've got to be very careful how we deal the damage. I actually think that's really cool. I mean, I don't like it because it sucks. Because I'm a player.
I assume that means though, if we take no damage, then nothing will happen.
If your identity takes less than 2 damage, so no damage is less than 2.
Yeah.
Right. So if he deals no damage, you're still doing 1 threat. So that is obviously meant to replicate his lightning bolt attack, and I think it's awesome. I think it's very, very cool. Force Interrupt. When Emperor Palpatine would take any amount of damage, place that damage on the shield generator bunker environment instead. So let's go down to here. So the shield generator bunker is a permanent setup, and he's got it in the right order, so thank you. Force Interrupt. When there is 12 per person or more damage here, so 24 for us, flip this card. Flips over to permanent Forced Interrupt. When this card enters play, shuffle the Imperial Ambush modular set into the encounter deck, which is up here, which introduces the forces down, the forces from the bunker, which is pretty cool. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard an Empire minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle. If there is 18 per person or more damage here, the players win the game. So we don't actually win by hitting Emperor Palpatine himself. We actually win by destroying the shield generation bunker. So whenever we attack, we still have to attack Emperor Palpatine because that means we're actually attacking the shield generator. So whenever we damage here, we're actually damaging here. Cool. And then when we get enough damage there, 24, we flip it, and then we have to do more, another 36 damage, and then we've won the game. Where we actually blow it up, right? Now, we've got another environment card in here called According to My Design, which is great. Look at that awesome picture. Brilliant. Tactic, permanent setup. If there are 5, and I assume that's meant to say decimation. I did actually Google decimation, just in case I was dumb and I was wrong, but I'm not wrong. It actually should say decimation. Counters here, the players lose the game. Everything proceeds according to... Oh, sorry, Joshy, I'm still in your job. Do a Palpatine.
I can't do Palpatine. Right. Everything proceeds according to my design. Your friends on Endor, the rebel fleet, all move into a trap. It was I who allowed the Alliance to know about the station and the shield generator.
That was really well done.
No, it wasn't. I could do much better if I was prepared.
That was really good. Dude, that was really good. I liked it.
Also, the thing is, in my head, I'm like, I almost was going to switch to actual lines from the film. Like,
yeah. I know you were going to continue. You're going to keep doing it, weren't you? Your friends.
I'm afraid it will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
I love it. All right. So the contents, I've got all the contents there. Endor Ground Assault, Standard Encounter Set, Modular Encounter, Imperial Ambush. It also says to set aside the Ewok Trap deck, which is over there. The Ewok Trap deck should be written here, by the way. Super Mario. Put the according to my design and she'll generate a bucket environment into play. Set the Ewok Trap deck and the Imperial Ambush modular sets aside. Advance to 1B. I'm giving you pointers as we go, buddy, as you requested. Transmit your clearance code when revealed. How was that rude? Each player discards the top card of their deck. So when revealed, each player discards the top card of the deck. Place one threat here for each printed fist resource discarded this way. Now, as per the rules, that happens before we even try to get our hands. So we'll go to shuffle and discard top card of my deck. It is an electric, and that unfortunately, it says each player. You have to do it too.
Alright, so the mental.
There you go. Place one threat for each printed resource discarded this way. There was none there, so we start on 0. Death Star powered beam. When completed, remove all threat from the scheme and place one decimation counter on, according to my design. So
was that our whole? Oh, we just had the whole moment of like, keep your distance, Chewie. Make it look like you're trying to keep your distance. I don't know. Fly casual.
That's the wrong movie, though. Well, it's the wrong section. It's the right movie, but it's the wrong section of the movie. That's true. Anyway, if we get to 10, we put a counter on here. So basically, if we lose this 5 times, we're in trouble. The Death Star just blows the crap out of us all, and that would be bad. Because this Star Destroyer is.
I also just.
Joshy, come on, man.
Sorry, I'm distracted because of the decimation word.
It's meant to be decimation, but
but I'm also don't like it even if it is decimation, which I don't want to get into the whole thing about that word and its misuse over the ages.
I set you up, dude. This Star Destroyer is fully operational. All right, let's move on. The moment's passed. The moment's passed.
Look at the rules.
All right, let's do it. So Luke, during deck building, I can include force upgrades, which you just saw because I just lost one, which is a shame because it's his best one. God damn it. If I can search my deck for a weapon upgrade, add it to your hand, and the Force Ghost Ben special support is set aside there. You'll see what happens to that when it happens. And Han, he's alter ego.
Did you just shuffle up your deck again?
Yeah. You can do it.
Anyway.
You can do it anytime you want. Before you draw your cards, you can do it anytime you want.
We already discarded a card as well. Just point that out.
Sorry. I'm not sorry for shuffling my deck. I'm shuffling because that's probably within the rules.
Well, you should be.
I'm sorry for my stuffed up nose. Han is a good blaster. You can search your deck and discard pile for Han's DL44 Heavy Blast upgrade and add it to your deck. Add it to your hand. And make my own luck. His alter ego action is discard a random card from your hand, draw a card.
I'm trying to remember setup. When do they happen these days?
Setup is after your hand. After you do your hand and do your mulligan, you can then do your setup.
Yep. Cool. Alright, so how many do I get? I got 6.
You meant to have 11 hit points.
Cool.
You got one more. You got one more than me.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. Well, I'm going to do a super hard mulligan. I'm not mucking around. Okay, get a new 4. Yep, there we go. That's much better. Oh, although one of them is my lightsaber. Oh, that sucks.
Alright, we don't need any threat removal right now.
Wait, do I have any other weapons? It says I can search for a weapon. Do I have any other weapons? I don't think I do. Do I? That would be handy if I could. No?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No?
Alright, I'm mulligan 2 and draw 2.
Oh, what a bummer.
Right, then I'm gonna I'm doing my setup. I'm finding my blaster.
Sweet. While he's doing that, I flip to Luke form. A 1/2/2 Force Jedi Rebel. A New Hope hero response. After playing an identity-specific event card from your hand, you may choose to shuffle it back into your deck instead of discarding it. It's pretty sweet. And I've never played Luke two-handed, so I'm actually pretty excited that because he's got a card called Heroic Rescue. When he uses it for other people, he can use it for other people. When a friendly character, including those controlled by other players, would take any damage, exhaust Luke Skywalker, prevent all of that damage. That character's control then draws a card, and I can use it for Luke himself. I just don't get a free card if I do it. So that's pretty cool, pretty handy. And there's Hans. So you got your blaster. So you did better than me. You actually got to do your search for your free card. I got only just 6 cards, which is a bummer. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, who's first player?
You can be. I mean, you are technically the hero, so.
Okay, that's true. You're the scoundrel. All right.
You're also not an alter ego right now.
I know. I just flipped to Luke.
Yep.
I just said I'm flipping to Luke.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you first player, so you must be like because you flipped to Luke.
I was flipping to Luke so I could tell people what I was doing.
Yeah. Okay. So you must be first player then.
All right. Well, I'm first player. Shut the hell up. 1 and 2. Give me my lightsaber. Cool. So my lightsaber is restricted. Luke Skywalker gets +1 attack and his basic attacks gain piercing. Luke Skywalker gets +1 defense, +2 if defending against a ranged attack, and retaliate 1. So pretty tough. And I'm actually going to sacrifice endurance so that I can grab Form 3, Surisu, because it's bloody awesome. Play only if your identity has a Jedi or Sith trait. After your hero is declared as a defender, exhaust Form 3. The defending hero does not exhaust or defend. Limit once per phase. Ha ha!
Mad.
That's pretty sweet.
But you need to flip up before you play.
Oh yeah, sorry, I flipped back. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing now? So what do we got? So this when Emperor Palpatine attacks you, that attack deals indirect damage. If your identity takes less than 2 from that attack, place 1 threat on the main scheme. That's quite brutal. It's very brutal. So you're going to have to be, when you're playing Justice, you're going to have to be thwarting.
Well, it's nothing to thwart right now.
No, right, not right this second, but I'm just saying. So yeah, so I might as well just hit him. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit him. And hit him for 3. So why not?
Oh, it doesn't even. Yeah,
so we put.
Shall we use this as the? Should we just use the villain hit points as our indication, or how much damage is on the bumper?
Well, I was just going to use this.
All right, cool.
Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
2, 3. There we go. Boom. That's my turn done, sir.
Let's see. Well, Poker religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid. So.
Oh,
with
sorry.
that in mind,
I forgot to say I was. Sorry, I'm shuffling this back into my deck. Sorry.
Well, with that in mind, I'm putting in my blaster while.
Yeah.
I don't need to turn the tide right now, so that's 1.
That's fair.
Actually, what do I do on the other side here? I get range. Okay,
1, 2, 1. Oh.
So there's nothing.
I was reading it out for our viewer.
All right, fine.
1, 2, 1. Han Solo's basic attacks gain range. Shoot first. Hero response. After a minion enters play, deal 1 damage to that minion. Straight up. Don't have to exhaust. Don't do anything. Right. Just instantly takes 1 point damage.
Alright, well, I'm not flipping up yet anyway, so just that's why I flipped back.
That's fair. Dr. Alexon, hey there, buddy. I hope your family is much better by now. Thank you very much, my friend. Very much appreciate you saying that. We're still technically have the plague, but we are feeling much better. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well as well.
Alright. And Plan B, as much as I love Plan B.
Yeah, Plan B is cool, but still.
Yeah. Alright, so enters with 4 charge counters, eh?
Yep.
Okay, so restricted and 4 charge counter. When Han Solo makes a basic attack, remove 1 charge counter from this card. Hunt gets +2 attack and gains ranged and piercing for that attack. And so that's just an interrupt, so I don't have to do it, so that's nice.
You don't have to do it.
Your action, discard a card from your hand, place charge cards here. Oh yeah, cool. So I can load it up anyway. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, Dr. Relic, he does in fact have the shoot first ability. Discard like a random card from your hand.
Yep.
No, sorry. Shoot first is after a minion enters play, deal 1 damage to that minion.
Yep. So I'm going to make my own luck and discard Flyboy Friendship and draw a card.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not going to get rid of power in all of us?
Well, I was hoping I might get a grey card worth 2 from this draw, but it didn't work out. See, I'm gambling. I'm making my own luck.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Love it.
So, but that didn't work out how I wanted it to. So anyway, so I'm flipping up. I'll hold on to shoot out for later, I think, and I'm just going to, because I know how you feel about things. I'm going to spend 2 resources to put under surveillance on the main scheme.
I appreciate that.
Yes, I knew you would.
I appreciate that.
Then I guess I'm going to attack, and I may as well use my blaster to attack for 4. And the shield generator. And we'll hold him to shoot out for later.
Sweet. Go. Ready up. Let's do it. Alright. I got Ketsuo Miles, so I'm pretty happy with that. And Iron Fist. And you got some.
I've got
You got Ketsuo Miles.
So do I. Too bad I still don't have the power on all of us anymore. But like, it's fine.
Well, I'll
I'm
be
not gonna
using
worry about
Ketsuo
it.
Miles to pay for.
I mean, I kind of really want to. I kind of want to get Chewie into play just for the sake of getting Chewie into play. But we'll see
having
what
Chewie in play would be handy because he is pretty powerful. He's pretty tough. Cool. All right, let's do it. All right, we got a few triggers to deal with here. So,
So FYI, in terms of voices, I cannot do Chewbacca noises. I need I need one of my best friends from childhood, a friend of mine called Blake.
Yeah.
Who like, you know, he's a bit taller than me as well, so he kind of works as my Wookiee friend, and he's really good at doing a Chewbacca roar.
Okay.
So,
well, I'll throw it out there that I can't do it either. Even if I didn't have a sore throat, I still wouldn't be doing it. Dr. Relic, any news from the mod scene? No Care Bear version yet. No, unfortunately, there are no Care Bears. Sorry about that. All right, 1, 2. So that's step 1 of the villain phase. It doesn't say to do anything here. It's just the only thing we have to worry about on here is if we lose it.
Vega just made some remarks on Blake as well.
Vega, he very tall. He also very beastly.
I don't know if that part's true. But
okay. All right, I'll take your word for it. So, Eric Brataltine is going to activate. He's going to activate against me first. He's attacking. He's attacking for 2 plus whatever he's got. This intrigues me because it means that we get a 1 threat every single time anyway.
Yeah.
That's
why I was wondering if I was wondering if it's like if you defend.
Well, it's the way it's worded. If your identity
the way
takes
it's worded,
less than 2,
I get it. I agree.
And it makes sense because the threat should be escalating every single time. Right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that's how it was intended.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm willing to bet that may not be how it was intended, but
for
it is
the
way it's worded. It's the way it's worded, so that's how we're going to do it. And it is cool. It is a cool ability. It's not cool for us, but it's a cool ability. Anyway, so I'm defending because I get to retaliate back, which is good. So he's attacking for 2 plus 1, so 3 plus a boost ability. Search the encounter deck for the topmost attachment and put it into play. God damn. Well, okay, you wouldn't search for the topmost. You would just do the topmost. So
yeah, but then you'd have to put all those back in.
But you'd have to shuffle anyway. It says shuffle.
Yeah. So. But I mean, you could search it. You just
I don't like using search. I really don't.
That's fair enough.
It's the worst.
Is there even any attachments in here?
If there's no attachment, then that is a major fail. Sorry, buddy. Oh, here you go. Speeder bike. Palpatine's going to get himself a speeder bike. All right, I'm gonna move these out of the way. Palps.
Oh no!
Come on, buddy. Come on. Surely there would have been a different attachment, like a lightsaber or something would have been cool. But anyway, there might be one in there. I don't know. I haven't checked. Anyway, so Palpatine now gets +1 thought, +1 attack. Well, not +1 thought, +1 scheme.
I'm now just picturing. We're now just fighting the Palpatine from Robot Chicken, basically now.
Is that what it is? Oh no, this says attached to the minion.
Just...
This says attached to the minion. We can't give that to him anyway.
Well, I guess we can't do that.
Well, let's read that. Right, basically what it says is search the encounter deck for the topmost attachment and put it into play. Okay, we put it into play. There's nothing for it attached to. It goes.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
It
anyway,
whiffs. There's nothing to attach to.
I'll take it. I'll take it. You're in charge.
Well, I'm serious. What more can we do? If we put it into play,
we
it
could
can't...
find an attachment that could be, but yeah, yeah.
No, it says find the topmost one, right? And that's what we did.
It also says put into play, not reveal.
Yeah, it says put into play, not reveal. It should say reveal.
Yeah, in which case they would then search. So I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's whiffed. I don't care. That's what happens when you don't. That's what happens when you don't put a lightsaber in there, Super Mario. Although him on a speeder bike would have been hilarious.
I'm still in there like.
Oh jeez. All right. He activates against you. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't finish my stuff. He has to retaliate for one.
Which goes on.
Wait, give me 1 second.
Oh.
Got that.
Wait, are you doing your Soroso thing?
Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because you don't want to do it every time because you can only really do it just the once, right? I want to see what his lightsaber does. +2 is yeah, well, yeah. Cool. Yours, sir. Activates against you. What are you doing?
You know what I do.
To the face. So he hits you for 3.
Yep.
Oh wait, we've already missed a trigger.
No, yeah. Well,
it's already up by 1.
And then another one.
Another one for you.
Oh wait, did he hurt you?
No. He only hit me. He hit me.
So it's just the one.
Hit me for 3. He hit me for 3, so that means I took no damage. And as for the wording.
Oh yeah, well I took 3, didn't I? So we don't get any threat. Because yeah.
Oh right, you're not defending it, right? So now it's
back
so
down I took it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, that's going to be frustrating. Yeah. All right. So because you took it, so you took the whole 3.
Yeah, I took it. Yeah.
You got nothing to defend.
Does it look like I have anything to defend?
Okay. No. Doesn't look like you can.
Encounter card time.
Wait. Just hold on 1 second. I just need to check something. I'm absolutely sure you had a defense card in your hand.
Before. Oh, you mean the trust me card?
Yeah, a friendly character you control. You can use that to yourself.
Do I want to do that? Actually, maybe I do. But I can't get Chewie in.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. There's no point using it. Because what it does is it only prevents all the damage if you kill the attacker. So you shoot the attacker first, and if you kill them, you prevent all the damage. But you can't kill him.
When a friendly character you control take any amount of damage from any attack, as an interrupt to deal damage to the attacker equal to his attack. If this attack results in fear, the enemy prevent all the damage.
Yeah, which it won't. So you're doing the right thing not to do it.
Yeah, but I could still do it though and deal like the damage back though.
Yeah, you could if you want.
But I don't care because I want to get Chewbacca in.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, cool. I appreciate that. Encounter cards. Me first. Yeah, wrong one.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get used to that.
Yeah, I did tell ES that. He was quite pleased. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard an Empire minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Okie dokie. Discard until we get an Empire minion. Discard. Until we get an Empire minion. This is getting weird. Is there any in here?
Well, it has to be.
There you go. Per officer. Your officer's attack is equal to the number of Empire minions engaged with you to a maximum of 3.
So just one at the moment.
So he's just a schemer. Is he
And
considered
I have-
engaged? Is he considered
No,
engaged with us?
it says minions.
Oh, it does say minions. You're right. You are correct. So thank you. Yours.
Caught off guard. Oh,
There's always a bigger
Oh.
fish.
well,
Always
that's
a bigger
dreadful.
fish.
That is dreadful.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. You're always going to get it in. You got to get it back.
And my classic card I hate that I always get. Whenever I put in my important upgrade, don't flip me,
I
but
just want to look at something.
you know, it's gone. It's
Calm
gone.
yourself. Calm yourself. All right.
I'm now just flashing back to, you know, playing Hulk and losing a movable object at the start of every game. Great. All right.
Wait, I need to fix your card.
No, well, that's what it says.
It's a setup
That's
effect, and so that means you can't get it.
Yep. So I can't get
just
it
go and
back.
get it back. Whereas Captain America's shield can go and get back. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm going to change it from being a setup. I'm going to change it. But
Well,
anyway, it is what it's written.
That is what it is. What now?
It is what it is now.
This
so.
is all your fault. So.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so
your
this
turn.
does mean that shootout is now useless to me.
Yeah. You can just use that for Chewie.
Yeah, I'm going to, and I'm not going to be able to thwart everything off the scheme though. Do you have any actions I can call on to make the threat go down
Nope.
to like 2 or 1?
Nope.
All right.
Absolutely none, sir.
All right. Well, 1, 2, 3. There's Chewie. I really want to do a Wookiee roar, but I can't. I guess. Do I care about like because we can just pile on the damage
Yeah, we just have to keep piling on the damage, dude.
because this is at got to get to 14 anyway,
Yeah.
and hopefully I'll get some thwarting cards like. Yeah. All right.
The thing that's going to kill us is every time he
Oh.
attacks us. So we need to kill it before.
Also deal 1 damage to that minion, by the way,
Oh, yeah. Boink.
because it's not even engaged with me. It's just when they interplay.
Just yep, whenever it comes into play, you do play damage.
Do you want me to kill the minion?
Well, I can
like
kill.
an
I can
attack-
kill it. I can kill it myself. You do.
Yeah,
oh,
but I do too. So
yeah. Well, now because you lost your gun.
probably better. Yeah.
Yeah. You do have more guns in there, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you want to.
Yep. All right. So I'll knock your minion out.
Sweet. What's the Empire? Can we just say kill him?
Yeah. Sorry. Blast him. Choo.
Yeah.
Choo. Choo.
Sure. Pew pew.
And Chewie's going to attack for 3 on the bunker.
On you, Chewie.
Next 2
Arrgh.
consequence roll.
Arrgh. We're the worst Chewie impersonators
Yes,
ever.
we are. That old man is mad. I'd kill just to have like watch Star Wars and just listen to Peter Mayhew just talking his lines. I would so badly want like
It is
the fact
awesome.
when you see behind the scenes when he is talking,
Yeah.
sometimes he's just making it like a noise, but when he does say lines, it's so good. Cool. I guess I'll stay up.
All right. That was exciting.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got ripped off. That's unfortunate.
He's your hero you designed, so any shortcomings are on you.
Well, then I guess I'm thwarting then, or do we really care? Do we really care? Should we just keep doing damage, piling on the damage?
We don't even lose after this, do we? Like it's just we get a thing.
Yeah, it has to happen 5 times for us to lose.
We get a decimation counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Because I'm thinking I might just keep piling on the damage.
You thinking we just rush?
Yeah, I'm rushing. I'm thinking of rushing.
We're thinking, you know, we just become friends with a bunch of little bears. And,
Because if I get rid of, if I throw those out and put Baz out,
Baz.
yeah, get
Baz
old
or
Baze. I think it's Baze, right? I think it's meant to be Baze. He had to play with 2 blast counters. Which I'm
gonna
immediately use one.
I'm always going, What's he doing here?
I'm going to use 1, which means I get to stun and deal. So I attacked for 2, and I do an extra point of damage. So it's 1, 2 for the attack, and then 1 from the extra point of damage, and then it stuns him. So I think that's pretty handy, because then we don't get that extra threat business. Because he doesn't attack.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, that's when it's 12 per person, right? So 24. All right. So I think that's that's worthwhile. And then Luke's just going to hit him for 3 anyway, right? So 1, 2, 3. I think Rush is the better option here.
I mean, like I said, hopefully I'll draw some 14 cards next turn anyway. So
yeah. Anyway, ready?
Yep. I always go to like hit the play mat thing instead of the ready thing. Boring conversation anyway. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. And you've got 2 backgrounds, so you can use Life Debt. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's if you want him to take damage, but that's up to you. Alright, 1, 2. I blame Jimmy. Yep, me too. He activates against you and he's stunned, so nothing happens. He then activates against me, so we'll use the same card. And I will defend, I believe. I haven't got Unflappable out yet, so I guess I can't really use that. Wait, what does Force Meditation do? Draw a card for each Jedi character you control. So I'll defend for 3 with Retaliate. Oh, it's the same one. So he does 3,
right.
Gets Retaliate.
Let's get a speeder bike out.
And let's get an attachment. So search the encounter deck for the topmost attachment and put it into play. Nope. There we go. So it comes into play. So these get shuffled back in.
Yes.
This comes into play and then immediately whiffs. Because there's no minions. Super Mario, you need to change that. It needs to surge at the very least.
Yeah, it needs to be...
It really needs to say that if... Oh, wait! No, wait, look! We fucked up.
What?
It does say surge. If you cannot, this card gains surge.
But that's when revealed. That's what I was saying before.
I can see the argument that that's meant to mean. That's what it's meant to mean.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It should be like rather than put into play.
Dude, I know we played as written, but I think it's fairly obvious meant to be.
Well, it's up to you if you want to take like an even extra encounter card, make up for last time.
Well, I'm not going to make up for last time. We didn't notice it. But just for this one, I don't know.
It's your call. It's your table. You're in charge.
What's your opinion, though? Your opinion is no?
I mean, my opinion was, I said the first time, like, does it get surged, but then we said it doesn't reveal, so technically it doesn't.
It does not reveal, you're right. So if we're playing it as per the wording on the card, then it just whiffs.
That's what you said last time. And so I went with it because I didn't want to argue with the host.
But you're saying we should argue? Should it be a surge?
I think technically it should be a surge.
The game doesn't like whiffing. It goes out of its way not to whiff. I think it's
unless you're playing whiffing.
You know what I mean. You are meant to. I'm gonna search it.
All right. But that will just be a card dealt to you for later.
Yeah. For the encounter phase.
Mm.
I'm gonna play it that way. I think that's the fairest way. So Super Mario, please fix this card. Because we've already spent 5 minutes talking about it. All right.
And Havoc has already cheated now out of an encounter card.
It's not cheating if we played it how it's written. A dual encounter card, yeah? Yours?
Yeah, cool.
Oh, we had to put a threat on here, right? Because he did hit. We put a threat.
I don't know. What did he do to you?
He didn't damage me. No, and I retaliated back. So.
You're making my job hard, you know. Just let him hit you.
I'm ready. But if he hits me, then he damages me.
Oh.
Anyway.
So sensitive. Anyway.
Go.
My card.
Advance.
Villain schemes.
Villain
All right.
schemes. All right.
Cool.
2 + 1. 1, 2, 3. Nasty.
All right.
You have to
Nah.
get some thought and happen.
Nah.
My obligation. Give to the Luke Skywalker player. May flip to alter ego form. Exhaust Luke. Remove from the game. Done. Removed from the game. Thank you, Luke. Alright, and then my second one from before, from our discussion about cheating. Oldest trap in the galaxy. When revealed, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Take 2 indirect damage for each trap card discarded this way. There is no trap cards.
That animal, Chewie.
So it does actually just whiff. Alright. Done?
Sure. This is the game of whiffing.
It is the game of whiff. That one is a legitimate whiff. There's not much you can do about that. There's no trap cards.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Well, we should still discard the top 3 cards, right?
No.
Yeah.
Discard the top 3 cards. Take damage for each trap card discarded. There is nothing.
Yeah, but you still got to thin down that deck.
Is that how it works?
You got to discard, you'll discard the top 3, but none of them. We just know none of them are going to be trap cards.
1, 2.
I mean, assuming that's none of the trap
3.
cards.
No, the trap deck hasn't been put into play yet. It only goes in
Yeah.
when this flips.
Yeah, but you'd still would discard the 3 cards because then there's the penalty for it, at least like the encounter deck's running out, sort of thing.
That's a good point. Get the acceleration tokens, yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Your first player, I believe.
I am first player. Thank you, sir. Alright, so Luke is on A side. What can he do? Nothing. He can search the deck for a weapon, but I've just since discovered that he has no weapons other than his lightsaber, which he already has, so he doesn't care. So Genius is going to put his robe into play. I get +1 defense, so now I'm defending for 4. And I can exhaust the robe to search for a deck for a Force event and add it to my hand.
I'm glad you're carrying.
I'm gonna spend. No. You know what?
You're looking strong enough to pull the ears off a Gundark.
I am gonna use my ability, so I get to search, right? Search for a deck for a Force event. Search. I don't really care what it is because I'm just gonna
spend it.
I'm just gonna spend it anyway. So I'm just gonna grab this one, Mind Probe.
Sounds like me with Cyclops. Don't care what it is.
Don't care what it is.
I'm gonna spend it
Because I'm immediately gonna spend it in order to put Unflappable in play. And I'm going to use that to play Force Meditation and draw a card. Oh, I should have shuffled my deck, but I didn't. What a cheat. And I've got Not Today, which I could use later, which is fine. And okay, now I can flip back now, right? Because it's my turn, yeah? Yeah, I can do that. So I will do that. Baze will attack 1, 2, and then he does his extra point of damage and stuns. And that's his last counter gone. Thank you, Baze. You did your job. I forgot to put his inconsequential as well. And I am
that was part of his counting. But yeah.
done. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's use an enhanced awareness.
Yep.
For boring conversation anyway.
Yep.
So remove 4 threat from scheme. If this does not remove the last threat from that scheme, discard cards from your deck until a minion is discarded. Reveal that minion, put it into play, engage with you. So, look, we're gonna get company.
Love it.
So, alright, so discard cards.
Oh,
One.
straight away. Guard and patrol.
But I blast him for 1.
Nice.
And then I take him out for 2.
Sayonara, Scout Trooper.
Shouldn't even bother putting the bloody thing on him.
You got hammered.
And then Chewbacca will attack for 3.
Nice.
And that's going to push this.
It does push this. Good work, sir. Alright, when this card enters play, shuffle your Pure Ambush modular set into the encounter deck. Where's the trap deck? When do you put the trap deck in? I was sure that said put the trap deck in. There is nowhere that says what to do with it.
Each player discards top card of their face.
I think this is meant to be in from the start. I think
Possibly.
I think that's a mistake.
Or it goes in now. I think we at least just put it in now.
Let's at the very least put it in now. Otherwise, it just sits there doing nothing. And it's got cards that refer to it. So
There's no...
yeah, alright, so Super Mario, it either needs to go in at the start, which I think is what the intention's meant to be, or this needs to say put it in. And I think it makes more sense that it is at the start. But I guess also thematically it works if you put it in now, because this is when they join the fight, right?
The Ewoks turn up and...
Yeah, so, alright, so... let's chuff it in. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard an Empire minion and puts it in play engaged with them. Alright, I'll go first. Oh, there you go, straight away. Got myself a Stormtrooper. And he gets 1 point of damage automatically.
Yep.
Thank you. And yours.
So is it discard or is it just...
It says discard until you discard an Empire minion and put that minion into play engaged with you.
Throwing rocks. Your assault. Stormtrooper.
There we go.
Choo!
Boom. Thank you, hand. Appreciate it.
Then I'm going to spend 1 for a life debt, which will ready Han Solo and Chewbacca, and as a force response to the end of the round, if Han takes any amount of damage, prevent all of it damage inside to Chewie instead. So, going to ready them both. Han's going to shoot this Stormtrooper in front of him. And he's going to get killed anyway if I bloody don't use him, so Chewie's just going to get rid of your Stormtrooper as well and get knocked out. And Chewbacca definitely only gets knocked out. He goes off to find himself a ATST.
That's right, ATST, yep, and some Ewok lovers.
Yep. Do I flip down? Just so I can get like some decent card draw and also...
Well, I don't think you need to because you're next player and he's going to attack and he's stunned. So I think you're good.
No, he's stunned on you.
Are we going to change play now?
No,
no, we're going to the villain. He's stunned on me.
My
right.
God, what is wrong with you tonight?
Well, I can defend for you. I am still sick.
Okay, good point.
I can defend for you.
So I'll stay up. I'll hold on to my genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm done then.
All right, ready. Get cards.
Get cards.
What is wrong with you? Oh, Jesus. He said that so violently. All right.
You're used to it by now.
1, 2. He activates against me. And he stuns, so nothing happens. He activates against you. Now, I've got 2 options.
I've been through hyperspace. Ain't like Dustin Crops, boy.
I can either... I think I might just use Heroic Rescue instead of actually defending. Yeah, because that means... So if I use Heroic Rescue, that means I exhaust.
What?
But you get to draw a card.
Wait. Oh, so this is the attack on me, is it?
Yeah, so he's attacking you, and I'm protecting you. I'm swinging away with you, like Leia, but you're not nowhere near as sexy. Sorry about that.
Oh, cool. I draw a card. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you get to draw a card.
All right. Oh, nice.
There
Ayla's coming in.
You can use that for Ayla. Love it.
So now I don't know what to do with my genius card.
Encounter cards.
You need to reveal this card and prevent the damage, don't you? Isn't that what this is sitting here for? In case there's an effect, which looks like there could be.
Reveal this card.
Oh, cool. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me put this back then. So, when revealed, discard the top card of your deck. If that card... Wait, is this yours?
Well, if you become the... Do you become the... No, you don't become defender, do you? Just prevent the damage, so it's still my card. Yeah.
It's still your card. Okay, cool.
So, top card of your deck, if the card has a physical resource, deal 3 damage to a minion. Otherwise, shuffle this card into the game. Oh, okay, cool. It does not. It's a dead card anyway. So, if that card deal 3 damage to a minion. Otherwise, all right, deal 3. Otherwise, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. What do you mean otherwise? Like, where does it go otherwise then?
I think
it just goes discarded.
Yeah,
then.
I assume that it means it's discarded.
No. So, because it didn't do the 3 damage, it goes back into the encounter deck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the
Yeah,
intention
yeah.
was that don't.
And then if it did,
yeah.
but I think we need to give it. Do we need to do the surge first before we put it back in? Or?
No, you don't do the surge.
All right, cool.
No.
Well, but I need to have a surge card for later though.
But now you need to anyway, right? So, what's happening now? I've lost track of what's happening now.
Now
I granted your damage.
Now stealing counter cards to
Now
you and
stealing
dealing
counter
counter card to me.
Yeah, cool. And I'm first.
Yep.
Rope trap. Surge. Okay, this one does surge. Okay, when revealed, discard a vehicle attachment from a minion. Deal 2 damage to that minion. Okay. There is no minions. So, done. I get the intent of these trap cards. I mean, they're good for us, but they still surge into possible problems for us anyway. I think that's pretty cool. Overrun. When revealed, search the encounter deck for the topmost trap card and discard it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Wait. Search for the topmost trap. Okay. No. I gotta say, I don't like the search for the topmost business. We got to go up against ATSD. Is that? Discard it. Okay, let's shuffle this back.
Can you imagine that attachment came in and attached to Palpatine?
Yeah, that would have been cool. Alright,
All right,
yours.
now my cards. Stormtrooper. Sure. You overrun. Search the encounter deck for the topmost trap card and discard.
Yeah, you get the fun of getting doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it the other way.
Okay.
If there's even any left. There we go, there's one. Log trap. Oops. And that, and there you go.
I don't like doing it as the search thing because it's too. Once I close the search menu, and instead of closing the search menu, I actually close TTS completely, and it just crashed the whole thing.
Well, as I said earlier, what's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? I should clip that out. Somebody should clip that. What is wrong with you? It's the way you said. It's not what you said. It's the way you said it. All right.
The best thing is I do the. Have you ever seen what's that Hugh Grant film, Mickey Blue Eyes?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, like James Caan's character keeps asking his son because he keeps saying this weird things like, "What's wrong with you?" Just always like, "I don't know." That's
right.
how I'd respond if you did it to me. I'd just be,
You're player one. Do it.
All right. We shall use the power of justice to bring in Ayla. For some reason, she's here. So she's,
Let it go, sir.
she will for one, and then she'll do the whiffing thing. So we discard. Oh, and she does 2 damage
Not bad.
onto the shield generator bunker.
Not bad.
And she'll take 1. I had Smooth Talker in my hand for the. Oh, well, it's fine.
It's gone.
Right. Oh, what? Never tell me the odds. Choose a number between 1 and 4. Look at the top X cards of your deck where X is the chosen number. Add all cards with a cost equal to X, where X was the chosen number in your hand, to your hand. Shuffle the remaining cards into your deck. Okay. Take me through that slowly.
Okay, choose it. So it's a for you and against you option, right? So choose a number between 1 and 4, right? So let's say you choose 4.
Yep.
Look at the number. Look at the top 4 cards from your deck, where 4 is the chosen number. Any card that you think that are those 4 that you reveal that has a cost of 4, you then add to your hand for free. But what are the odds of getting 4, right? So you get 4 as 4 is the maximum amount you're allowed to look at, so it increases your chances of getting one. But the odds of you having a card that costs 4 is pretty small, right?
I should have paid attention to what my cards cost.
Right. So it's I can guarantee you it's not 4, right? Just as a bit of a spoiler, right?
Yeah.
There's no 4s in here. But if
I
you
didn't
choose
think there was.
between 1 and 3,
Yeah,
if you choose one,
because I'm thinking of two. I'm thinking of two.
yeah.
But how many twos do I have in there? Let me have a look at my discard to see what sort of cards you put in this deck. Because FY everyone, I didn't build this deck. I just trusted Lord Havoc to have made me some amazing deck.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's amazing, Nick.
All right, I trusted Lord Havoc to make me some random deck. All right, let's do this. Let's do two.
All right, 2.
So, one. Smooth talk. That's not gonna. That's. And oh, boo! I should have gone one.
So if you'd gone 1, you would have gotten Smooth Talker, right?
We got smooth talk up, which I don't care too much for. So these just go back in.
And then,
Yes. And shuffle.
yeah, shuffle remain back in.
Oh, well, that was fun. Bit of gambling.
That's a bit of a shot.
Well, I'm just going to. I think I'm just going to first aid myself.
Yeah.
Like, so that way I don't have to worry about flipping down. So I'll spend 1 to first aid and get 2 back. Then I'll get rid of my stormtrooper.
Sayonara, Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I was about to say he's got guard, but no, it didn't matter for Ayla.
Nope, does not matter for Ayla.
Because you're fine over there, aren't you? You got nothing going on.
I'm
All
fine.
right, and I'll hold on to my genius again because apparently all my cards only cost 1.
Alright, well, I'm going to do... I think I should do some thwarting. I'm getting a bit scared.
Oh, it's
Although,
fine.
it needs to happen 5 times, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, technically, we're like at what? Like,
yeah, you know what? Screw it.
6 out of 50?
I'm gonna
54, in fact.
Sacrifice Rebel Heroics to play Jedi Fury. Exhaust a weapon upgrade you control. Blink.
I mean,
Deal 4 damage to
it
enemy,
has
6 if
helped.
it was a lightsaber.
It has helped that we've stunned him a couple of times too. So,
Yep.
and you keep like, and I
1,
just take
2,
damage.
3, 4, 5, 6 onto shield generator bunker. Bays will hit for 2. 1, 2. You can't stun him, unfortunately. You can only do it twice.
Actually, that's a good point. Did we put a thread on there for when you did your friendly defensy thing?
Well, no, it prevented the
Does it
damage.
prevent it? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it prevents the damage. Doesn't block the damage.
Okay.
And then I guess I will save the other 2. I guess. You know what? Actually, would have been better if I didn't use heroics and just defended for you, because then I would have readied and drawn a card and retaliated.
Oh well.
I should have just defended for you.
Oh, I mean,
It is what it is.
he's on the ropes.
We don't care about rubber heroics. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Mhm.
All right, I'm ready. I'm done.
Cool.
And I'm going
Ready.
to get 4 cards.
4 more cards.
Yay, Ben finally came out. On you, Ben. Good old Ben. Alright.
And I've got your favourite.
There's a sucker. What's she doing there?
What's she doing? Why are these Jedi just turning up all of a sudden? Return of the Jedi. They weren't wrong.
She'd be a child. She probably wouldn't even be born yet. Alright.
Return of the Jedi's.
Alright, 1, 2 on there. He activates against you. What are you doing, sir?
Oh, I take it to the face.
No, I'm going to defend for you.
If you want.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I
don't
defend.
care. I've got an endurance ready to go. So.
I've got a defend for 4, dude. I'm all
All
good.
right.
So reveal this card, which is still you. But I retaliate for 1, and I'm going to Sarasu so I don't actually exhaust, and I get to draw a card. See, it's much better if I just defend for you.
Does this go to me or does it go to you because you defended? I think it might
Ooh,
go to
do you think it does?
I think it does. Because you get the card revealed to
Yeah,
because
okay.
you become defender. I think pretty sure that's how that works.
Okay,
It's been a
fair
while since I've had to think of that rule, so
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Before, I think it wouldn't make sense before, but this one I think possibly.
but when it's like because you're then taking the damage, I think you get that card.
I jump in front of you or
because
something.
I'm the initial target of the attack. When
Yeah.
you defend, you then become the target of the attack.
Anyway, I'm now the target of the attack again,
Yes.
and I'm going to defend again, like a goddamn legend. Just let me. I've got to give me a second.
Because you're doing your.
I've got a
Oh, yeah,
card in
'cause you-
here. If it gets tossed to you, it takes. I'm going to use
You do not need to use Desperate Defense, I don't think.
I don't technically need to use either of them, but I get benefits, right? I remove 2 threat from a scheme and various stuff. Although we don't care, do we? Yeah, you know what?
I mean, you can. You can if you want
to. 3.
Oh,
so he hits me for.
Maybe
he hits me for 5. So I actually take a point of damage. I still retaliate though.
Whatever.
So
yep. And 1 threat will go on the thing.
And then 1 threat goes on there. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Although I could have done it anyway.
We could have done it and got rid of the threat.
All right, but then this guy hits me, right?
Oh, he's going to punch you for 1. But that's fine.
And then I retaliate back.
Nice. Encounter card time.
Encounter card time. You first. Me next.
Oh.
Got that, Stormtrooper. Assault. When revealed, the villain attacks you.
Oh.
That's painful. That's
tricks.
That's upsetting. There's only so many tricks you can have. So he hits me for 3. 1, 2, 3. I retaliate back. We get a threat.
No, we don't.
Why not? He hit
2
me.
or less. 2 or less damage. If your day takes less than 2 damage, you took 3 damage.
Oh, thank you, sir.
This is why I don't block. I'm just like.
Yeah,
I'll take it first.
that makes perfect sense now. All right, sweet. Shuffle the bottommost Empire minion from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. The bottommost. Oh, I hate it. I hate shit like that, dude. Sorry, Super Mario. That really annoys me when you have to do shit like that. 2. Like it's overly clever for no real reason.
Wait,
attachment.
It's from the encounter discard pile. You've got to put in.
That annoys me even more now.
Do you just make it the topmost?
Just because now you got to do this. There
it is.
Now what happens to him?
He gets put in the encounter deck.
Okay, whatever.
You're just grumpy tonight, aren't you? Are we sure we're playing the right characters? I feel like maybe I should be Luke and maybe you should be Han.
Was that overly grumpy? In real life, that wouldn't be too much of a problem, but on TTS, you've got to do all these bloody keystrokes. It's annoying. All right.
Oh, cry me a river.
I know. Bloody stop sucking. Stop sucking, you bloody suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, where were we?
And now I believe you're first player now, yeah?
No, okay, cool. All right. First player.
Look, all you have to do is what? Like another...
I'm going to use Force Dash to ready Luke. And then I'm going to use Strength and Not Today to bring out Ben. Ben's going to kill this dude. Oh, what am I doing? And take a consequential. I could have just used this guy's damage token, but anyway. Boink. He's dead. Thank you, Ben. And then Luke will then hit Palpatine for 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of my turn. Thank you. Yours.
Cool. I'll spend 2 to bring out Ahsoka.
Nice.
After she ends play, in my hand, I draw 1 card.
Correct.
Surveillance team. Yeah.
Well,
look,
Lando is in your deck so that you can get her out.
Yeah. I feel bad about all that defending you did.
Right.
So you know what? I'll heal 2 damage from you.
Oh, that is lovely of you.
Yeah, I'm a lovely person.
That was very nice.
And then I'm going to use the surveillance team to put in an endurance and get 3 hit points.
Nice.
Han's going to shoot this guy.
Nice.
In the face.
Cop that stormtrooper in the face.
Ayla will do her thing. She'll thwart for 1. And then she'll do the whiffin. Oh, take 1.
Not bad.
She takes consequential. And then Ahsoka will... we'll try and control it. She'll thwart.
Nice.
It's meant to be my job, kind of.
That's fair. Ready.
Yep.
Cards. Cool.
Millennium Falcon.
Got the Falcon.
But I've also got Lando.
And then you got Lando. So you can get back your surveillance team. Excuse me. Alright. 1, 2. He activates against me. It is me. I'm defending. Got that. 2, 4, and a special thing. Reveal this card. So I'll chuck that over there for there. So 4 means I defend, so I retaliate. And I took no damage, so we get a threat. Which seems counterproductive, but it makes perfect sense. And I also get to Sarasu and ready, and I get to draw a card. Yeah, let's
This
have a look
thing
at our
makes
side
things
scheme.
interesting. This makes things interesting.
Threat cannot be removed from this scheme. Okay. Spend energy, mental, physical resources, or exhaust a character you control with the Force or Jedi trait. Well, that's me. Shuffle the Ewok Traps deck into the encounter deck. Oh, what?
Yeah. No, I guess we know what you're going to do next turn.
Oh, no. Oh, I feel bad now. I feel bad. And that makes thematic sense, doesn't it? They don't join the fight until we do this business.
Yep.
Super Mario, we have wronged you. We have wronged you, dude.
This is why you need to read everything carefully before playing.
We should read every single card before we play.
I should also just not trust you.
What part of what?
I
where was the trust?
I trust you to know what's going on with all of these mechanics, everything that's going on. So
Well, that's a mistake. There's not much you can do about that.
Yeah, it's fine. It just means we'll just have to play this again with different characters.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'll play my latest character. Yeah, that's really disappointing.
And I'll play R2.
So, do we just defeat the scheme?
No, we'll leave it out there now. Might as well leave the, because prevent us from move threat.
One of us should. This is me.
I
Right?
believe it's going to be you because it's way easy for you just to exhaust to do it on your turn. So.
Well, it says spend or exhaust, so you could do it with Ahsoka. Yep. Oh no, she's not. She's technically not a Jedi. Oh, we could do it with Ayala, surely. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll deal with it when we deal with it. So.
And I can do it with Ben.
Oh, that was from the attack, wasn't it?
That was from the attack. Yeah, that was my boost.
So
still activating against you.
Yep. Did we do the threat and stuff?
I did the threat already. Yep. So, do you want me to defend for you?
Up to you, because I've got 13 health. I'm happy to take it and hope he hits me for 3.
I
mean, he should.
That's interesting. That's an interesting tactic, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of my style of playing.
Yeah.
Too, so.
It's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Search for topmost attachment. Put into play. All right. So he's hitting me. So he is going to hit me for 3. So there's not going to be no threat.
Okay. So 3, no threat.
I'm going to search. There might not even be any attachments left.
Yeah, I think there's a ATST. There's an ATST in there.
Oh, there is.
Is that the topmost?
Yep.
All right.
Attach the minion with the most remaining hit points. So
we're
ruling this is going to surge, right?
Yeah, we'll just surge it.
All right. And we can also start.
Did you shuffle? Shuffle first?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we can rule off the bat. That's the ruling.
Yeah.
He's going to attack me again.
Okay. Now, do you want me to defend for you?
If you want.
Okay, I'm taking it. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, no damage. I retaliate. And we reveal this card.
So that will surge.
When the top card of your deck, discard the top card of your deck. If that card has a printed fist resource, it does deal 3 damage to a minion. Otherwise, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. Oh, okay, so it's going to shuffle back into the encounter deck. Alright, and your surge card, sir?
I wonder if it actually goes away because technically it triggered, but we just couldn't deal it to a minion. But anyway.
Anyway, still later.
Either way. And now this card, and choose to either exhaust your identity, discard an ally or support you control, or deal 3 damage to your identity.
Ooh.
How much do I recover? 3. Oh, it probably doesn't matter if I exhaust, does it? Probably not this round. we'll be alright.
Yeah,
I'll
it
just
doesn't. It
absorb.
doesn't affect his 1 point of damage ability, and
Yeah, like most I was going to do is like attack for 2 or thwart 1. So
yeah. All right,
cool, done.
you're player 1.
I am. So I think I'm going to hold on to Lando for later and just put the Millennium Falcon into play, so at least I can build up some resource generation.
Very cool.
The other thing is though, I could also just use Lando paper and do a clear the area just to help get the threat down a little.
Sweet.
Maybe I will do that because I'm about to reshuffle my deck anyway. So
That's very cool.
yeah, so 1, 2, Millennium Falcon. I will just go down here, but that doesn't matter. I will exhaust and clear the area. 2 off here.
Yep.
I'll exhaust Ayla to, get rid of this thing.
Okay.
The thing is, though, defeat this. Oh, it's got victory, right? There we go.
Well, we should have done that before we did this bit. So I guess we.
Oh
we
yeah,
have-
sorry. Yeah,
we're
I did Ayla first, then
Yeah.
I did. The
We
clear
have
area
to do
thing.
that now.
Yep. Do I just leave Ahsoka out to block for me, maybe? Unless you reckon.
I'm happy to keep blocking for you, man. I keep retaliating.
All right.
So
All
I'm
right. She'll
cool
just
with it.
she'll thwart 1 then.
Yep.
Down to 7. Cool. I'll hold on to this clear the area for next round.
Sweet. Powering all of us will pay for Ahsoka, back from the dead.
Oh,
Draw a card. Thank you, Ahsoka. I appreciated that. Okay, I don't have Princess Leia in play, so Twin Heroes is pointless, so I'll use that and Defiance to pay for Mind Probe. Deal 3 damage to an enemy, confuse that enemy. 1, 2, 3, and confuse.
put R2 in. Put R2 in.
And then, okay, I'll put R2 in. He seemed quite...
I just want R2 to be in.
He seemed quite eager for it, so I'll put him in there. I forgot to... every time. I meant to put that back into my deck.
He's actually a pretty good support, so...
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. I get +1 thwart. I can exhaust and spend an energy and then choose to either remove 2 threat or draw a card. So that's pretty cool. I don't have any cards left over though, so
No,
I can't use them
like
right now, but it is what it is. And what do we got left? Ahsoka
we
can
need,
thwart
we
for
need
1.
him. We need him at the bunker anyway.
Yes, we do need him at the bunker.
So he can get electrocuted.
Well, he gets shot first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he gets shot by a stormtrooper.
And then he just goes.
Then he goes, yeah, then he gets upset.
And
Ben Kenobi.
And then George has added in extra little digital effects too.
And then I like how Princess Leia looks at him and is just like, oh, well, whatever. Like, screw you, lady. All right, and then Ben's going
hotwire this
to...
thing.
Sorry?
Because I can still hotwire this thing.
Yeah, 1, 2... Go. That's me, sir.
Cool. All right. Ready on up, I guess.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm going to search for a Force event. How many cards have I got? 5. I do have one. No, I don't. I don't have any. What a bummer. I do!
Oh.
I have a Force event which I will use to power R2.
Yep.
Do I either draw a card or to remove 2 threat from a scheme?
I think you do the 2 threat, don't you?
Yeah, let's do the 2 threat. I'm doing your job, sir. What the hell? R2.
Oh,
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm busy shooting stormtroopers. You can't deny that.
Ready?
I've been shooting a lot of stormtroopers.
You did heal me for 2. That was very nice of you.
Yeah. Alright, I've run out, so...
I've decked out too as well.
Oh, so have I.
So, kill a card. Cool. I like how I put our cards together. That's very cute. Alright, villain turn. 1, 2. You had to make it weird, dude.
Yeah, I'm a weird guy.
He activates in case you
I'll take it to the face unless you want to do something about
I'm going to
it.
defend for you.
Cool.
He hits for 4. I defend. I retaliate back for 1. But we do then get a threat.
It's fine.
It is what it is. And because of that, I'm going to ready and draw a
Can
card.
you imagine how much more powerful I would have been this game if I had my blaster?
If you had your
the whole
blaster, yeah. And you can reload it and everything.
Yep.
He activates against me. I will defend.
Caught off guard. I told you it's my I hate it.
He does. Reveal this card. He does 2. I retaliate for 1, and then I don't have any more shenanigans to do, which is a shame.
Shot him. I've shot first.
Yeah. But he then attacks me, right? Because he came out as a thing, yeah? So
As part of the attack, yes.
yeah, so he hits me for 1, and then I retaliate for 1. Encounter cards, you first.
Look. Oh, we're out.
Oh, what a bummer. Alright,
Wherever you want to put that.
go for it. And then me.
Alright. What's this? Taken by surprise. Remove your choose. Discard your hand and drop to your hand size. Got 2 or so type from your hand.
Ooh,
What have I got?
that's an interesting twist, isn't it? I mean, you get to, if you got crappy cards, you can just get a whole new hand.
I kind of have. Like,
It is a pretty boring hand.
yeah, I think I might just, yeah. I'll discard and draw it to my hand size. Like, I've got my resource in there, but but it's just like the stuff I've got to pay is like, meh.
And you've got a resource generator anyway, so it's not like
Exactly.
that's a better hand.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Go. Well,
All
actually,
right.
actually worked out Millhouse. Oh, we can actually attach it to the Stormtrooper.
Huh.
I'm actually excited for this. Attach
All
the
right.
view of the most remaining hit points without another vehicle attachment attached. If you cannot, this card gets it. Attached character gets +3 hit points. Interesting. Response: after a friendly character attacks and defeats the attached character, spend energy, mental resources attached to this card to an ally.
God damn, we need Chewie out.
Chewie! Oh, that's cool. That is a cool card, Supermario. I approve. He gets +3 attack too. That's sweet. I like it. That's very cool. This Stormtrooper is like, all right, you thought you had me on the ropes. Now look what I got, baby.
Yeah.
All right, my cards. Catapult. When revealed.
Oh, this could hurt him.
It surges first, though, right?
Yeah.
Let me get this. Let me get this out of the way. I'll get a search card. All right. When revealed, discard the top card of your deck. If that card has a printed fist resource, deal 3 damage to a minion. Oh, this is cool. I'm enjoying this much more than Chancellor. I gotta tell you. All right, so hopefully it's a fist. It is not. I've let down the team. So now what's your reading of this? Because that didn't happen.
So otherwise, shuffle this card so it goes back into the encounter deck.
Yeah, cool. All
But
right.
if it did happen, then it gets
Now my
discarded.
next encounter card is actually this one.
Yep.
So unavoidable crash when revealed. Discard attachment support or upgrade your control. No cards are discarded.
Makes sense. This is you.
Choose to either spend a fist resource or take 2 damage. So discard an attachment support or upgrade. Unflappable. Sayonara. If no cards are discarded, blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. Alright, and then the next one is another Stormtrooper. 1 point of damage from Han. Thank you very much. But now they're starting to build up. I like this. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this.
Yeah. We only need to what do we need to get to? I can't remember.
36.
Oh,
We only need another 10 points of damage. So
we've got to get through these guys for you.
yeah,
To,
and this guy's got guard.
yeah.
And this guy's
Both
got
got guard.
Yeah. So all right. Me first player. What have I got? All right, I'm going to use energy and expert defense to put in Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardian, max 1 per deck. Play only if identity has the Jedi trait. You may only use weapon upgrades with the lightsaber trait. If you control a lightsaber upgrade, your hero gets +2 attack and your placing attacks gain overkill.
Oh, nice.
So
we need to get you ready.
I need to get ready though. That's the only real problem. I'm going to use Heroic Rescue to power R2. I don't think crit's a problem now. I've only got to do 2 points of damage. I'm going to draw a card. It's not what I wanted. I'm going to just use it though. Never back down. We'll pay for first aid. Heal me up.
Do you want me to heal like Obi-Wan or something? Oh, sorry, Ben Kenobi. If you want to call for an action, I could heal him. Alternatively, I could like otherwise I can just heal Ayla or myself or something. I just thought Ben.
Well, Ayla does do direct damage, so
She does get around guards if we get more stormtroopers too.
yeah, exactly. You know what? So, no, just
Oh, all right, it's fine.
do whatever you want. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just being team player.
Yeah, I get it. I'd much rather have steal the ATST if we can pull that off. If after a friendly character attacks and defeats the attached character, spend energy mental resources.
You probably don't have it, do you?
Do I have to spend them, or can you spend them?
Yeah, no, you'd have to. I'd say after the attacks.
Because having
after
Ahsoka
oh wait,
around
after a friendly character.
Yeah,
I'm a friendly character. You're a friendly character, and defeats the attack. So yeah, so I could technically.
the way I'm reading it is that you could spend them. It doesn't have to be the person who does it.
And then attach it to anyone's ally, so we could put it on Ben.
Yeah, the wording on this is weird.
See, maybe healing Ben is the way to go, and putting the ATSD on him is the way to go.
Do you want to do that? All right, let's call for it. Actually,
Yes.
Heal Benjamin.
All right, I shall heal Ben. Great. This is not an action. Use Millennium Falcon, so I'll use that to pay for first aid.
All right,
and heal Ben.
So we heal Ben. All right. Yeah, the way I'm reading this is that we can do it. Anybody can do it. So I will kill. Oh wait, how am I going to do this?
Got to find a way to kill him. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can kill him. Like, I can eventually kill him and then spend the stuff and put it on Ben.
Yeah, because you can attack him for 2, right? So if I get Ben to attack him for 2,
yep,
he goes to 4. He has 3 extra, right? So he's got 6. So you'd only be 2 left. You could just shoot him
exactly,
and take
and then take the ATST and put it on Ben.
Yep. All right, Ben's going to do 2. And then Ahsoka will just do 1 on this guy.
Yeah. Like, I could get Ayla to get rid of that guy if she does at least 1 on her warp thing.
Yeah, we'll do that then. Cool. If I was ready, I would have been sweet, but I wasn't, so it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That is me, sir. Alright, that's you.
It's you.
Let's do it.
Alright. Alright, first of all, Han shoots that stormtrooper with the ATSD in the face.
Okay. He's been shot in the face.
Alright, so what do we need? A mental and a
mental
energy,
and an energy.
Alright, so I'm going to spend those. I'm going to stick the ATSD on Ben Kenobi, who's still alive for some reason.
He should actually have 1.
He should also have one. But I'm talking like he's still alive here in the Return of the Jedi.
Let it go! Alright, yep.
I'll then clear the area for 2.
Okay.
Why not?
Yep, fair.
And then I guess Ayla will walk 1. Oops. And
Just do it all on him.
Do it all there. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and she's gone. I was going to say, because I don't really care. I was thinking about flipping down, but now I'm also like, I'm still got 10 health.
I should have flipped down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to retcon if you want.
Nah, I don't care. Who gives a crap?
All right.
I defend pretty well. I mean, I'm pretty good defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even defending, and you're just keeping me healthy. So,
so right, ready? 5 cards. Where's my 5 cards? Computer, give me my 5 cards. Oh, see, there's the ready that I needed for stash. Bloody hell. Anyway, all right. Villain turn. 1, 2, and then 1 from the acceleration token. He activates against me. I will. What?
I've got Smooth Talker, by the way, and I don't have much else to really do, so I might just use that when he attacks me.
Okay. No
Just
problem.
so you know.
Alright, I'll defend. I could defend with Obi-Wan, but then he can't attack.
No.
I want him to attack.
We want him to attack.
I want him to attack. Anyway, I'm going to defend. He gets nothing, so it's just the 2. I easily block that. I retaliate for 1. And I took. No damage, so we get a threat.
Sorry.
Yep. And then I will force Surisu to reset. I don't get my free card though, which is a shame.
I mean, I think technically you do Surisu before you do it, because then you don't have to exhaust for the defense, right?
Well, that is a good point. You should technically do it beforehand. You are technically right.
I usually am.
It activates against you.
Cool. I'm going to use the Luke Skywalker support, since I'm not going to be able to play it, to pay for a Hero Interrupt Smooth Talker.
Sweet.
So, well, I got to reveal his damage for it, and then I do this. But yeah,
Reveal this card.
So he's going to hit me for 2, but I prevent all that damage, and because I prevent all of it, that means the threat thing doesn't even happen, right?
Yep. Prevent means it doesn't happen.
And then I draw 1 card. If it's an event, I add it to my hand. Otherwise, discard it. And it's not. It's my genius.
Bummer.
And then this guy will shoot me for 1. Yes.
Yep.
Cool. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't have my guy shoot me for 1.
Oh well.
They retaliate. It dies.
He's gone.
Cut that. Stormtrooper versus a Jedi Knight. Come on.
I like the idea that somehow Han has like smooth talked the Emperor to like not attack him.
Okay, cool. All right, villain turn.
No, it's encounter cards. We just dealt.
We just
the
did
attacks.
the attacks. All right, my encounter card,
My encounter card.
and then mine is advance. When reveal the villain's schemes. No, he doesn't. Because he's confused. Hey,
I was going to say he might actually threaten us. No, he won't. He's confused.
No, your turn.
Whatever.
Pew pew.
Choo.
Love it.
All right, I'm first.
You'll play first.
I don't really care. You're going to win, aren't you?
Well, I think Ben's going to win it for us because we need to do another 6 points of damage.
Cool.
And he's doing well. He was only doing 5, so if he can do some extra, that'd be fine.
So just to be completely pointless, I'll use Millennium Falcon to put in a Plan B. I'll then exhaust Plan B.
Yeah.
Deal 2 damage. Random doesn't care. I'm going to throw away both these cards anyway. Like
Yeah, it's fine.
whatever. And deal 2 turns. So I'm going to knock out one of these stormtroopers.
No worries.
I could actually, because it's not.
You
an
could
attack,
just go straight.
I could go straight on there, and that would actually maybe I will just do that.
Yeah, just do that.
Feel like I'm contributing.
Yeah. 2. There you
Go
go.
on there.
Right.
Cool. And then I'm just going to shoot one of these stormtroopers in the face.
No worries.
I've killed a lot of stormtroopers this game.
Yeah. Which is thematic.
And then I'm not going to hold on to this. I would throw it away.
Okay, cool.
You know, and I'm going to flip down to just have a bit of a rest.
Fair enough. All right, my turn. Luke's going to.
I mean, Ben can just shoot and win.
Can he?
I think
He has to
he
do
can.
5 points. How much do we need? Oh yeah, we only need 3. No, we need 4. We need 4. Yeah, Ben just shoots. Ben just shoots in his AT-AT, does 5 points of damage. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5. That's victory.
To those of you out there who watch this, listened, our few fans we have, please, I want someone to do a picture of Ben Kenobi in an ATST.
You could just use that frame where Chewie lifts the lid and it's just his head, and just replace it with Ben's head.
I kind of like the idea of someone replacing like Chewie with Ben with the Ewoks in the ATST.
With the Ewoks. Anyway, that was very cool. I mean, obviously it doesn't make any sense, but love it. Absolutely love it.
And it was fun to the point that I think we will play it again now, knowing properly how the trap mechanics are meant to work and stuff.
Yeah, so let's do the thoughts thing, right? So I stand by the fact that this isn't very clear, I guess, on what happens to the Ewok trap deck. So I guess So there's the argument, right? I actually had this conversation in one of my previous videos, which I actually forgot to upload. So people, I apologise, but there is actually meant to be video between our last video and this video where I talk about what I'm doing with the channel. And I just didn't upload it, like a moron. So in that video, I discussed that I'm going to change how I sort of introduce stuff. Like if I'm playing a hero deck, I'm actually going to show the cards at the start instead of the end. Because I'm going to read the cards so I can deck build properly, where I haven't really been doing that. And with the scenarios, I'm going to read the scenario before I play on the stream, read it out loud on the stream, and sort of give my thoughts on how I think the scenario is meant to work. So if I'd followed that plan, I think we wouldn't have fallen into this trap, for want of a better word, pun intended, of the Ewok trap situation. So that I think is that is pretty probably, I think, the only real bummer of this scenario is that we got the Ewok trap thing wrong. So I apologise for that. I take back everything we said about that. But everything else we said, I think still stands. It's that card is, what's the card that we were like, this is not very clear.
I mean, it should also
what's the card that we said wasn't clear?
You're right the first time though. That should also include the trap deck as part of the.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Yes, everything else we said about the scenario card, I think, is still legit. The contents doesn't list the trap deck, which it should.
And look, it could be because we're just so great at playing the game. But we never got threatened by the decimation at all.
Yeah. Yes, decimation is not a real word. What was the other thing we sort of talked about? How the whole whiffing of the speeder bike.
Yeah, but granted, I think that might be just us being pedantic.
Yeah. I mean, I think the intention is clear. I think it should. If it can't do it, then it should.
We're probably wrong anyway. Everyone will probably say, well, actually, because it's put into play, it would actually, so we're going to get letters.
This card's around the wrong way. But anyway, but no. What was the other one? What was the other one that was actually weird? What was the one that was like, this is not right? The wording. Can't remember now.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't think it was this when you were talking about the trap deck? You thought the thing was meant to be on there, but
maybe that is what it was. I like the picture for Shadow of the Past. That's very cool. Actually, yeah, you know what? I think it might just be this. Because it wasn't talking about the trap deck.
I think you're thinking of that.
Which means that we were just wrong, because it doesn't mention it, because it shouldn't have to mention it. So,
I mean, the only thing I would, and this is more just us. This is definitely us just being stupid. Is like, if like the does this one have an inversion on it? No, but like the trap that does the whole if it's a physical resource, deal 3 damage to a minion.
Oh yeah. Otherwise,
the only thing I would wonder is if like that time when I got the physical. Should it then go to the discard pile, because technically it triggered? I just couldn't do damage to a minion. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, you good point. Yeah. I think the comma there is out of place, whereas it says comma otherwise. I think that doesn't really make much sense. I can't remember what it is now. What's it called? This is boring. Here we go. Catapult. Otherwise, shuffle this card into your counter deck. Yeah.
Because how I would actually play it, is if I got the physical resource, and there isn't a minion, I would then discard this.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the trigger happened, I just couldn't do the damage to anyone.
Because it says deal 3 damage to a minion.
Yeah. So I did the trigger. The damage just gets wasted. It goes away. You know. Whereas if you don't trigger it, then it goes back in counter decks. You get a chance to trigger it again later. So I think if you do an energy or a mental or wild,
I can see both arguments for that one. To be honest, I think you're right. But
yeah, because we were playing. I don't think we played it that way, but that's how I would play it. Technically.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So just FYI for people, we don't want to, like, as boring as we are talking about this stuff after the fact. Everything like when we're playing, we don't want to get too bogged down.
Yeah.
And so we just go with something, go with it. If it's wrong, we talk about it after, basically.
Yeah.
In case you guys haven't noticed.
I need to take umbrage that you use the word boring. It's not boring. Otherwise, what's the point of it?
We're boring if we're sitting here going, what should we do? Like,
if we're doing that during the game, I agree it would be boring.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But at the end of the game, when we discuss it, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the end discussion, is to figure out where we could possibly have gone wrong and what could possibly be better about the scenario. So in that frame, I want to end. I want to end on a positive.
Well, we're not boring now. We don't want to be boring during the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stop being boring.
You stop being boring.
I want to end on a positive. The Imperial ATST attachment thing, the whole attach
that's really good.
The speeder bike didn't work, unfortunately.
We assume we got the rule correct with it too, because it's just after a friendly character attacks and defeats the attached.
Well, that's how it's worded.
It doesn't say after you or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
I think the intent would be that it has to be the person who deals the damage gets to take over, but it's not. I don't think so. That's not how it's worded. So that's how we did it.
Yeah.
So, but either way, it's awesome. This is great. This is really, really cool. A lot of fun having them. This has the mechanic here where you steal the bike. After a friendly character attacks and defeats the attached character, spend an energy resource to attach this card to an ally. This one, and then again, that's what happens in the films, right? Leia steals the bike. Just great.
I see them. Wait, Leia!
Yeah, this is really, really cool. Love it. And I also, I have a love-hate relationship with Emperor Palpatine's ability.
We should have started this whole encounter with me stepping on a stick, actually.
Yeah. So this, even though as a player, this sucked because it kept putting thread on there.
It was fine.
But thematically, it was awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it to death. If anything, I would say have a picture of him firing his lightning just to sort of really hammer home the theme. But other than that, yeah, really enjoyed that. So, minor quibbles aside, I think this scenario is a success. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I want to play it again, probably with us actually kind of knowing what we're doing this time.
Yeah.
I think the only issue could be the threat threshold.
It's a bit low.
Again, just because we never were in danger.
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, that's a really good point. I would actually. One, decimation is not a real word.
That said,
and also I would change it to 3.
But that said, solo.
Yeah.
Solo, like playing 5 threat is that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
But because I got under surveillance attached to it as 14, I guess Granted, if it ever popped, we'd have lost under surveillance. That would have been back to 10. But I think we still kept it. Did it ever reach 10? I think it might have reached it once or twice.
I think it reached once. Once it reached 10. It's solo would be freaky. That's true. But
again, maybe that was just us being lucky with how we were playing.
Well, if you were playing solo Justice, I think you would still be able to keep it under control. Anyway, it only fires 3 times in the movie, so I would change it to 3 just for that very reason.
Yeah, maybe that's a.
But yeah, that's again minor quibble.
But yeah, but if the word is here, I'm about to get into my rant now, and now we're really going to get letters.
What is? All right, I'm prepared now.
All right, okay. So decimation.
Yep.
Is 1/10. People use the word. Oh, we got decimated. Like someone was like, oh, so what? 1/10 got defeated, did it?
What?
Yeah, it's just now been used so often that people use it the same way they say destroyed.
Decimation.
Look it up.
Decimation, the killing or destruction of a large proportion of a group or species.
Yeah, but look at the original.
Historical, the killing of 1 in every 10 of a group of people as a punishment for the whole group. Well, There you go. As in, you're using the old ancient Rome version of it.
Yes, which is what it should actually kind of. But people just turned it into, oh, we got decimated now. But I'm always like, it's one of those things where the word has evolved, but it's not really. It's just people were using it wrong, so it evolved.
That's what's going to happen with lose and loose. I
guarantee. Oh my god! Don't get me started.
Oh
on people
my god!
Who loose.
So this is when we're really going to bore people. This is now we've become boring. But The whole lose-loose thing.
You're Lord Havoc, you're such a loser.
I was actually a proofreader for a short period in my youth, and I got to tell you, every time I saw that, I wanted to flip the table. It's like, come on, man.
Vega's also really happy that I've brought up this whole decimate thing and the English language is devolving in the chat.
Thank you, mate. Exact. To decimate is 1 in 10. English is devolving. You're totally right. The day that they change the definition of loose and lose will be a sad day for the human race. I'm telling you now.
Do you know what actually drives me absolutely nuts, right?
Yeah.
Being the comic book nerd that I am, and being the Superman fan that I am, the amount of times, and it's going to hurt me to say it, that I see people say, "Well, I like Christopher Reeves." It's like, it's Christopher Reeve. There's no S on the end of his name. It's like for being your favorite, why can no one get his last name right?
Oh, now we've gone full get off our lawn.
It hurts me so much.
We've seriously gone full get off our lawn now.
But here's the thing, because that's so ingrained in me.
Yeah.
When I see people talk about Matt Reeves, the director, in my head, I keep thinking that name's wrong too.
They've ruined it for you.
That one's right.
They've ruined it for you. Matt Reeves is like, what have I done to you, buddy? What did I hurt you in a past life? What's going on?
Wait, there's a what's this?
Yes, the Star Wars board I was talking about before at the start of the show. I said there is a Star Wars board, but I don't like it because it's too bright, it's too busy.
Oh my god, I'll use it, but if you don't like it, then I won't use it.
No, if you want to use it, that's fine. I just don't use it like it for my cards, but it does look cool for the thing.
All right, well I'm using that from now on.
Okay, cool.
And we'll see how I go.
Awesome. All right. Well, anyway, that's So finish it up. I think this was a triumph. It's other than our mistake with the truck deck. I think this is a cool scenario.
And aside from me losing my blaster,
that did suck, but you still did pretty well. His ability alone is pretty handy.
Yeah.
Because he shoots them first, and then he shoots them again later and kills them anyway. So either way, it's fine.
Yeah. I was the stormtrooper killer.
Yeah, but anyway, to open myself up to ridicule, you said you would give me feedback on Han Solo?
So yeah, enjoyed it. Disappointing again that I couldn't really get to play his mechanic of the gun the whole game.
That is a shame.
You were considering changing that ability?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say fix, but I think I will change in that make it more Captain America-like, that you can always get it back again. Or at the very least, get a weapon. I think I might change it to have him at any time can search for a weapon card. Because he uses whatever gun is available, right? So I think I'll do something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some of his cards are tied into his gun, which is
maybe you could, like, the sort of restriction you could have on it is that you can only search the deck and not the discard pile.
Yeah, maybe.
So that way, if you pull the blaster, it's like, well, I don't want to throw this away, you know. And that way, you can't just like, you might want other weapons in there, because then if you do lose the blaster, you can just search for a different gun, sort of thing.
Maybe something like that. It's just it is pretty ironic though that there's the start of the game. I stress to you, do not lose his gun.
Yeah,
and then
you
boom, gone.
Again, I've told you, I've said this. Caught off guard. I get that the way like D20 gets shot out of the past.
Yeah.
Like that caught off guard. That's my nemesis.
I definitely have to do something though, because I mean, 2 of his cards specifically specify his gun. So it
like even
kind of locks him out
Hawkeye,
of a couple of
like,
his cards.
His bow costs nothing, and you can flip down and you can pay 1 resource to get it to your hand.
To go and get it, yeah. So I think I'll do something like that. I don't think I'll do the same thing as Caps. I think I'll do more the Hawkeye version. But either way, I will make that change. But other than that, did you like him? Was he alright?
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I do enjoy Han Solo quite a lot. So
cool.
It was fun. I enjoyed the boring conversation.
I love it. And what about the never tell me the odds card? I put them there. It just
look, that is interesting. I should have gone a 1. Like a 1 seemed like a safe bet, given most of his cards are valued at 1.
Well, 2 is a pretty fair average, but most of his cards are 1. You're right.
Yeah, but I probably should, like, and a lot of this deck is probably, but yeah, there was 2 cards. Like, there's definitely, but it's just
2 might get
Yeah,
you
I
the
just thought,
Falcon.
yeah, like I just thought 2 was, because I want to look at 2 cards, and
Yeah.
neither of them were.
2 is a fair guess. I think you're pushing it really hard if you go 3. It's just that 3,
Yeah,
you might get Chewie.
yeah, and that's the thing. But I wouldn't have had Chewie; he was already gone. So
Yeah.
there is a lot of ones in there.
2 and 1 are pretty fair. You didn't
Yeah,
get.
I mostly just went 2 just so I could
See the
just
2.
so I could draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I had that at the start, but I was like, well, I don't have Millennium Falcon, so it's just going to go away. Like,
Yeah. Well, you can still put it into play. It's just as soon as you
yeah,
put it into play,
that-
then it
that-
goes
yeah,
out
that-
away,
I
and you
know,
get
so
3
I was
cards.
like, yeah,
So it's
like,
3 cards for 1 instantly.
Yeah,
So this I think is one of the most versatile cards in the game, because if you got Millennium Falcon, you got a +1 hand size, which is magnificent. But if for whatever reason you lose a Millennium Falcon, then at least you get 3 cards, or you can just get 3 cards, or
But,
2,
like, so-
2 for 1.
So, if you haven't noticed by now, like I am not a big fan of like cards that sort of go in and go away in terms of upgrades and supports and things like that.
Oh, the cards that you put in, then you just discard this card to do effects. And
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Well, like so, yeah. I've never, like, for example, I mean, if you watch me play Hulk, you'll notice that there's a card I often rarely ever play unless I'm like, I guess I'll play this, and it's Boundless Rage, which gives him +1 attack. Whereas in Hulk, but he loses it if he flips down to Bruce Banner.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Because like I don't like the whole, I lose it, it goes away kind of thing.
Right. Interesting.
Like
I'm not a big
I
fan
don't
of
enjoy
either.
those sort of. I don't particularly like those mechanics.
Yeah.
And when I get a card play, I want to stay in play. Like, hence why I hate Caught Off Guard, because it ruins my whole thing.
Caught off guard, yeah. I hate any card that makes you discard a card sucks.
There's some cards that are like great like that. For example, Counterattack is an amazing card, especially like when playing Hulk, because you can take a massive hit and then do all the damage right back to the villain.
Yeah.
And that's just a 1-cost upgrade to put in, but like it's just there for when you want to trigger it, So
Yeah. It's a shame
it's
when you
not
get
like
to
a
see
force
either of the Nemesis sets. That's a shame as well. But,
well, you're showing them off now a little bit.
yeah. Here's the Nemesis sets, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I got Bosk.
Hards is all about the bounty
Oh,
hunters.
wait.
Come looking for him.
Got all kinds of them.
Yeah. So this is Hard's Nemesis set is that he's being hunted by the bounty hunters because of the bounty on his head. So Jabba the Hutt is his Nemesis minion, and then the others go into the deck and then just come out and attack him as they do. Which is pretty sweet.
Cool.
And Luke's
like it.
is all about Vader.
Big surprise there.
Vader and his stormtroopers. Love the picture. It's awesome. So yeah, pretty tough. Vader's pretty tough. 2/5. There's a 5 attack with piercing. Oof. Vicious.
We could have taken him.
We could easily take him. I defend for 4.
I mean, to begin with, he would have got blasted in the face
Yeah. Well, he would have been blasted down
before he force pulled my gun out of my hand. Caught off guard.
Anyway, that was a success. I think that's good. Do you want to keep going with Star Wars stuff, or do you want to move on to other stuff?
We'll see. We'll figure it out through the week like we usually do.
We have a whole week to go through it. But
Exactly.
anyway, as always, thank you very much for jumping on and watching Vega. I really appreciate it for all of your efforts. Everybody else who's watching as well, I really appreciate it. Dr. Alec, if you're still around, thank you very much for jumping on. Joshy, thank you very much for being my partner in crime.
Oh, you're welcome. As long as I don't get caught and you go to jail and take all the blame, that's fine.
That's how it should work, right? That's how a partnership works. Okay.
That's what I was told about partnerships.
I get
was
that.
told
You can be the driver, the getaway driver, and I'll take the hit.
I don't think you want me driving. to begin with, I won't even drive there to begin with. So that's why I don't get caught, because I don't turn up for the crime.
Well, I learned how to drive from Daytona, so I don't think you want me driving either.
Well, I learned from Stevie Wonder, so.
Thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Smash that like button and leave a comment. We'd really appreciate that. Thanks to Super Mario for this scenario that we played, and for all your efforts with your other cards as well. All of our Aspect cards were all skins that Super Mario did himself, so a lot of work has been put into this, and we couldn't play it without the work that he's done. So thank you very much for that. And always, as most important, please look after yourselves, and if you have somebody that you can hug, please give them a hug. That's more important than anything else. Thanks for everybody for watching. Take care.